Solid Snake is one of the most iconic video game protagonists ever, and a strong fan favourite. Making his name in the Metal Gear series, among other games, he's very much an old school action hero, with a dark past, no fear and an appealing personality. He's captivated fans for over 30 years. So I believe this soldier is long overdue for the recently announced live action feature film treatment. But who should play him? Well, here are 10 of my picks. Kiefer Sutherland. Most well known more recently for his role as Jack Bauer in the series 24, Kiefer Sutherland is no stranger to the role of a tortured agent throwing himself into a dangerous mission. Plus he's already had experience in the Metal Gear Solid series after playing the role of Solid Dave Snake's dad, Big Boss, or Punished Venom Snake, which might be the coolest codename ever. Obviously a lot of fans weren't happy with the terrific David Hayter, who I'll get to, being replaced as Snake, but I thought Sutherland was a fine replacement and did a solid job in Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. Age is probably my only issue with this choice. Chris Evans. With talk of Chris stepping down from his role as the iconic Captain America, I think it could be the ideal time to take on the part of another American hero. After seeing him as a grittier and hairier Cap in Infinity War, and after Boss Logic's awesome depiction of him as Snake, I'd actually be all for him entering Shadow Moses. Oscar Isaac. Another Boss Logic inspired pick. After Isaac came out and said, "Metal Gear Solid, that's the one, I'm throwing my hat in for that one," and the current director attached to the Metal Gear Solid film, Jordan Vogt Roberts, posted on Twitter, "The ball's in Oscar's court," regarding Oscar Isaac, more known for his work in the recent Star Wars films as Poe. He is the current favourite at the time of doing this list. This has split fans' opinions, but I wouldn't mind. He's certainly shown plenty of versatility in his work. Henry Cavill. Another choice that has divided fans when mentioned online, maybe because of his usual clean look and big build, but after Mission Impossible Fallout, I believe he could bring some required grit to the role. I'm a fan of the actor, but he wouldn't be my first choice. I actually see him as a better fit for Solidus, maybe down the line. David Hayter. How could I not have the voice of Solid Snake for a generation in here?
It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
Well, I think the time has probably passed for him to play Snake in a live action version of the games. The young kid that ran around Shadow Moses would lose it. In a good way, of course, if he did. Andrew Lincoln. The star of the Walking Dead series has already been playing a resilient, tough and likeable character for over 8 years in the hit show. Solid Snake is the heart of the Metal Gear games, and I think Lincoln is certainly an actor with the ability to carry that into an adaptation. Plus he's the right age and could pull off a mean mullet. Norman Reedus. Another Walking Dead star, and someone that's been pretty recently working with the creator and director of the Metal Gear series, Hideo Kojima. I believe would suit playing a younger Solid Snake. He's famously played a fan favourite character in Daryl, who much like Snake is a determined and reserved man who's always putting himself in harm's way for others. Outside of Hayter, I think he's got the closest voice to Dave as well. Matthew McConaughey. The multi-award winning actor has more than enough chops to play the role. Plus he's played more than his fair share of flawed, gritty characters in his career. And that scene in the grass in the True Detective Season 1 finale screamed Metal Gear Solid 3 to me. Hugh Jackman. Quite a popular choice among the fan base after doing a tremendous job as Wolverine for years. Though at this point I'd imagine Big Boss would be a more likely casting option. Karl Urban. My personal pick for the role. Right age, right look, and I think he'd make a believable Solid Snake. He's proven he could pull off amusing one-liners in Thor Ragnarok and Star Trek, plus he's played the surly protagonist that takes no nonsense in Dread. There's a reason he's been linked with the Batman and James Bond roles for years, both with similarities to Snake, and I think he'd be a great fit for a Metal Gear Solid movie. So that's my list of 10 actors I'd personally like to see play the role of Solid Snake. It seems now is the most likely time we'll finally get a live action version of the awesome video games. And I'll certainly be intrigued with what we might get. It just better have Johnny. If you've enjoyed my list, then please like and subscribe for weekly videos on the way. Cheers for watching.